mother-daughter-run startup EndoActive is set to receive $160,000 in funding under the National Action Plan for Endometriosis. The money will be used to make their educational shared perspectives videos freely available. The funding was announced by Minister for Health Greg Hunt as part of a total $10 million being put towards endometriosis. Leslie Friedman began EndoActive in 2017 when her daughter Syl was diagnosed with the condition.
It was diagnosed when she was 21 and she had to have a laparoscopy, and we didn't realise that it could come back. We really didn't know what happened during the laparoscopy, so there wasn't very much education for the patient, and that's when I thought, really, we need to know a bit more about it.
Diagnosed with endometriosis in 2011, one of the women that took part in the Shared Perspectives videos was Adrian Giannini.
So Mum and I went to the Endo conference in 2017, and it was actually quite confronting, I guess, seeing me and seeing my face on a screen. And it's easier to tell my story, but to rehear it, it's a little bit hard. And I remember kind of sitting there and I was a bit kind of shell-shocked and just went, okay, you know, this is actually me, this is my story. But it's good. I love telling my story to people, even if they don't want to hear it, because I think the more people that kind of know, because so many people don't, they kind of look at me and go, what is that? Yeah. Then the better.
The experiences of women like Adrian, together with educational elements, make up the 25 video series. Whilst the videos will be available for members of the public, the hope is that they will reach school-aged girls.
You know, the age that people are getting their first period is lower and lower. Quite often it's at primary school. But there should be education about normal menstruation. That's really at the bottom line of endometriosis. Learning about a disease is a bit scary for people, I think, if they haven't got it. But learning about what a normal period is really the way you can figure out whether you're okay or not.
Terry Von Kelly is a gynaecologist and pain medicine specialist at the Women's Health and Research Institute of Australia.
If people suffer pain for years and years, then it becomes a real problem. So it needs to be addressed early on. The pain needs to be addressed. Whether it's endometriosis or any other reason for the pain, it has to be addressed.
It is currently estimated that the gap between onset and diagnosis for women with endometriosis is between 7 and 10 years. The government's National Action Plan is working to see that gap close. Funding materials like Shared Perspectives will help to educate young women so they know themselves when it's time to see the doctor. Bronte Greer reports.